Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome everybody back to Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. I am thinking, since we have the ability to mix and match things up a little bit regarding the puzzles that we do, we can actually play around with the different scenarios and stuff. For C-Team, we recently completed this scenario over in our rec room. I believe there are going to be other puzzles we'll have to complete through, and some of these scenarios that look really sinister. I kind of want to go over to the D-Team and see what I can do there regarding scenarios and puzzles. I wonder if I have to go from one puzzle to the other in order to kind of figure out what's going on. I think I would have to just kind of follow along, or I could randomize it a little bit, like go maybe to this particular event here and play this. You know, possibly. Seems like there is a sequence you can follow through and you could possibly get an ending. So I say let's do it. Why not? Mix and match a little bit here so we can find, I guess, some more interest in the things happening in the game and stuff. Just make sure we participate with different characters here and there. Let's begin with this. Jumping to here. Let's do it. Let's get over and help out Sigma and Phi.
Where's Phi?
I don't see her. She could have woken first and wandered off.
Sigma! Sigma!
Huh?
It's after midnight now.
What? Don't tell me the year turned over.
It's no longer the year 2028, but...
2029. How long have we been asleep then?
My last memory was 10.5 hours ago.
You're talking about the vote at 1330?
Yes, but that doesn't mean we've only been sleeping, though. We could have woken up several times.
You're saying the amnesia drug made us forget?
Well, better start looking for Phi.
Yes, you're right.
This is the last of the rooms.
That Phi. Where'd she go?
Welcome to the transporter room.
Zero.
I can only assume you are searching for something. If you'd like to learn their whereabouts, do as I say.
Damn it! So what are your orders?
First, I shall explain the room to you. As the name suggests, this room contains a device called a transporter. It was discovered roughly 140 years ago, in the year 1888, at the South Pole. A German expedition was exploring the area. At one point, they became lost, and subsequently stumbled upon it. The device was carefully transported to their homeland and researched in secret. What they eventually uncovered was the fact that the device was not made by man. Perhaps it came from a distant planet or some alternate world. Regardless, they determined the intelligence that created it far surpassed that of humans. Despite not understanding how it worked, they figured out what it was used for. This device is capable of transporting things through space-time. Hence why it was named Transporter. But its construction is much different from what you'd normally expect. If you look toward the back left corner, you'll see something resembling a tree root. This is the nucleus of the transporter and controls its function. And be able to see two objects that look like beds. These are called input pods. Look further right. The two objects similar to chrysalides are the export pods. In the back is a large container called the material tank. Inside is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, a variety of chemical elements that exist on Earth, stored individually. You use it as follows. First, place the material to be transferred into the input pod. We'll call it X to simplify matters. Next, select the location of transfer on the pod console. Pulling the lever will cause the input pod to begin scanning. This scan reads the exact placement of each atom that makes up Object X. The obtained data travels through space-time directly to the transfer point's nucleus. That nucleus will then analyze it. It will send the necessary elements from the material tank to the export pod and recreate Object X's original form precisely. Essentially, it acts as an atomic-level 3D printer. A massive amount of energy is required to do a transfer. Once a transportation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge. The device cannot be used during that time. A variety of objects can be placed in the same pod, however. In order to transfer a human, each pod must only hold one body within it. Two or more people cannot go into a single pod. It is very difficult to recreate individual brains and proteins. I obtained this machine back in 2009. It had been stored in a U.S. research facility. American troops had confiscated it after the German loss during World War II. My explanation ends here. There is a special characteristic about this device, however. This transporter is not simply a device that allows you to teleport. What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported. Furthermore, that data travels through space-time. It does not just go to the past or present, but also to other histories. Now, my instructions. Currently, no power runs through the transporter nucleus. It is completely stopped. If you are able to restart it, you may obtain that which you desire. Now, I know you'll do your best. Good luck to you.
If this Zero, and I think that Zero might be the original brother, right? The original leader of Free the Soul. If I think that is who that is. Then I believe this device was also can be used as a cloning machine, which would explain how the cloning process would have started in the first place. Well, no time for us to just sit and daddle. Let's go ahead and collect whatever we can. What's this? A card? Yes, it is. Moon and Star card. Got a bunch of them here. Another card. Two humans card, huh? There's a card over here. Let's go and collect a couple of these cards here. They're all over the floor. Another card. I think they could be all pretty important in general, so might as well come see if we can combine them together. There's a card over here. And I'm playing as Sigma and Phi. Not Phi, sorry. As Jesus Christ, what is her name again? Good lord. Oh boy, I already forgot her name. It's gonna be a while since for me to remember everybody's name. D. Is that Delilah? Daisy? No, it's not Daisy. Oh god. Not Dorothy. Damn, what is her name again? I already forgot her name. Good lord, I need to... Hold on a sec. Diana, there we go, that's what it is. This is 3 crescent moons together. Maybe there are 3 moons in this alien dimension. Maybe. And just a bunch of cards we gotta collect for now. There's a card over here. Good. At least we got Sigma and, at least we got Sigma here. Unfortunately, we don't have Phi here, which really sucks. Can we go over there? I was, excuse me, thinking of going over to the, what is it called? The power outlet. There's a card over here. There's also a computer here on the side that says place cards over here, which seems pretty important for us, so I'm gonna have to place the cards over there. Go and get this card over here. Okay, come on, I'll go for the card. I can go for the card, can I? There we go. It's a card over here. This one has the 2 combined. Okay. Let's back up real quick. Let's go over here real quick. Collect the last of the cards. The card over here too. There we go. A bird. And another card. Let's see, star card. Let's go ahead and go through and make sure we got every card out here first before we do anything else, right? Oh, there is another card there. Another card. That's a 2 moons card. Make sure we got... Oh, wow, there are actually a lot of cards here. Another card. A human card. Another card. Sun card. There's probably going to be a couple more cards here, aren't there? Let's go investigate this real quick. Alright. Anything here? Probably something we gotta place in there. Alright. Locker. This locker won't open. Now we have to be concerned. It's probably just a change of clothes. Maybe. Drawer doesn't open. Let's search someplace else. Okay, never mind then. Let's go over to this thing with the cards and stuff. Place cards here. It says place cards here. Let's try it with this card. Yeah, go ahead. One of the lights above turned on. Huh, did the color of the card change? Thought it was already like this. No, it was something darker, I think. Regardless, we still don't know everything. Let's find more cards. We got a bunch of cards here. I guess we could just go and cycle through them real quick. One more light turned on. Maybe we need to turn them all on. That's my guess. I noticed something too. Placing the card here changes it to a different color. You're right. Now we can tell which ones we've already done. True. That's all the information we have right now. Let's keep going. Alright, I guess we gotta just keep going through all the cards, one at a time. A light turned on. Yep, it did. Yes, it did, girl. It's gonna take us a while to actually do this in particular. Let there be light. Yeah, I guess. Let there be light, girl. Let there be light. I don't know if there's a pattern or not, but hey, pattern's a pattern. Now we have 5 of them lit. It's pretty lit, girl. It's pretty lit. I think we're gonna have all of them here together, unless we have to find all of them. 6th one is in now. Okay, let's go ahead and put the rest in and see how much more we gotta go to. 7th. Okay, good. We're probably gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure if you have enough. 8th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, we got plenty. We got enough. That's gonna be perfect for us. We're gonna have just enough. It's on. And we got one more over here. Just going through the motions for now. Okay. I gotta make sure I'm staying vigilant here because the puzzles are gonna be. Want to make sure I'm not, you know, letting the puzzles blank out on me. That's all I need to make sure I'm doing. Because last time I kind of let the very last puzzle kind of blink out at me a little bit. How many are there? How many times do we gotta do this? Damn you, Zero. Calm down, Sigma. I think there's only one more left. I mean, still. Here goes last one. Accepted. What's that? A book? Let's check it out. Let's go investigate it. It's a hologram stereoscopy. Wow, incredible! There's a picture in the air. Is it okay to touch? It should be fine, but why? It's only a picture after all. You can't feel it. Isn't poking your hand through the hologram fun? Here, come try it. Oh my god. Oh! Chapter 1. Oh. Swirl is 0, huh? Interesting. Can we check through anything else here? No, we cannot. That's all we know for now. Uh-huh. What? Something's happening over the nucleus. I wonder what it is. Let's go see. Bird, bird, bird. Bird, bird, bird. What is that card again in particular? Flower card and human. Bird, 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 flower, human. I'm guessing it's numbers. I'm guessing that numbers. They gotta be numbers. So it's number, 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 number. We just gotta figure out what it is by interacting with it. Let's go over to the book while holding the human card. Let's see if that gives us anything. Let's look at it again. Okay, never mind. It just gives us swirls again. I wonder if this swirl, is a particular... Swirl gotta do something with it, I'm pretty sure. The wind card gotta do something. I believe there was a thing that started glowing over here. Maybe that's what we're supposed to put the card in. Is this bracket just about the size of those cards we found? Let's try putting one here. What does it mean? Some movies disappeared. Maybe it means the symbol on the other side was stronger? Aha! Okay. So we have to try to figure out if these symbols are higher or lower than this particular number. Oh my god, are you serious? We're gonna have to figure this out, like by just plugging that in and hoping we get the right number? It's a monitor. It's probably connected to a computer. It's not responding. I think it's broken. Gotta try to figure out what number is what. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? Do you have anything new here? The book is lit up. Maybe there's something else we didn't check. Something new here. Chapter 2. The alien civilization that created this transporter utilized 13 symbols, each one representing a number from 0 to 12. The relationship are as follows. Uh-huh. Okay. So it looks like we got something going on here. Alright. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright. Let's assume some things here. Let's assume some things, right? Let's go do some assumptions here. From 0 to 12. From 0 to 12. Let's assume, for example, right? For example, okay. Let's assume some things here. We can do a lot of assumptions here and kind of plug some numbers in here, little by little. We know that this swirly thing is 0. We know that for sure. Okay. Let's go and figure this out here, y'all. Let's go and figure this out. Okay. So, I'm thinking that possibly let's assume that the moon is a 2, right? Let's assume the moon is is the moon a 2? I mean, yeah, let's assume the moon is a 2, right? Let's assume the moon is a 2. 2 times 2 equals 4, and the 2 moons will be a representation of 4. Let's also assume that the human means 3. 3 times 3 equals 9, or 3 times 3 multiplied together. See how the card combination that we're getting is a multiplication of the 2, right? Okay. Oh, hold on a sec. Let me play with this here for a little bit. New question. Oh, sweet. Okay, let's see if we can try this out. So if I assume the moon is a 2, this is the 4, this is an 8 because 2 times 2 times 2. Let's assume this is a 2, right? Let's assume this is a 2, right? This can be a 1. Let's assume this is a 1 because of just one single point. 3 is the 2 people, then 9 would be the 2 people combined together. This would be 3 times 2, which is 6. Then, this would be 5. 5 times 2 is 10, 4 times 3 is 12. Then this looks like kind of like a 7, the bird. I don't know, gives me a vibe of a 7. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe this... No, this couldn't be an 8, would it? Let's check. Failed. Okay, so I'm getting something wrong here. Let's replace some things around here. Failed. Uh-huh. So what if these things... Okay, hold on a sec. What I know for certain, what I personally know for certain is... Move this out of the way. Okay, I know this is a 0. I kind of want to assume that this is a 2. Because if you combine, like, say for example we do 2 times 2 would be 4. And then 2 times 2 times 2 would be 8, because 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So these symbols seem to correspond really well together. The reason I'm thinking this is a 3 is because this actually has a possibility. Let's assume this is a 3. 3 times 3 is 9, which is 3 times 3, which is this particular symbol of 2 people together, 9. If it's 2 times 3, which will be 6, this would be the symbol for it. If it's 2 times 2 times 3, that'll be 12. Which would make sense. If I assume this is a 2, this is a 3. All this would make sense. Now, this goes to show, like, what if we go from here regarding, like, the numbers and combinations? Right? If we assume that this, let's say for example, this particular number is a 5, 2 times 5 would be 10, which makes sense, you know, this is a 5 times 2 makes it a 10, if I assume this is a 2. Now, it's a combination of all these. I feel like this may be a 1, this is a 7, and this is, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh no, this is a 7 because of the, oh, in that case, in that regard, this could be a 1, this could be a 7, this could be an 11. Let's try it. Hey, look at that! Just all plug it in. Just had to plug things in and out a little bit. Chapter 3 gives us these numbers here, and Chapter 4 gives us this. In order to operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed on the sensor. The Alien Society has 2 methods for expressing numbers, however. By converting the numbers displayed by the nucleus to a second format, you will determine the correct cards to place. Gotcha, so we can figure out which cards to place here. So first one is a 7, that's for sure. We gotta make sure we place the 7 for the very first one as part of the symbols. This time the monitor machine over there turned on. We should check it out. Probably should, shouldn't we, before we continue with this. Look at that. Something's on a monitor. I think it's displaying the object it's going to make. It's a 3D printer after all. Does that mean it's going to make it now? I think so, let's try it. Okay. Looks like something came out. So it's made what was displayed in the monitor. Aha! Interesting. Decagon reels. Interesting. We're gonna have to do something with them. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and leave this area then. What can we insert? Oh, we probably gotta insert into this, don't we? Into this machinery. Probably. Let's try putting the reel we found into this machine. There are 5 reels, so it should fit. Went in perfectly. Decagon reel is in place on the horizontal axis. Nothing on the vertical one yet. Decagon reel. Oh wait, no, I think we gotta place on this one. Do we? Hold on a sec, let me check here. Do we have the items we need to place? Oh, we need to get the other items. That's what we gotta do. Okay, gotcha. So we need to go back and get the other items. Let's go to this board here and actually place the cards that we seem to match. I think we gotta try to match them a little bit so they battle against each other. Let's try it again. Symbol on the opposite side is still there. We lost? But why? 7. This was a 1 though. Let's try the burden. Let's try it. What just happened? Symbol collided together and the one on the other side disappeared. Does that mean our card was stronger? Was it? Let's check here real quick. Let's actually check here real quick through the menu. Do we have the file available for us so we can look through the stuff? Tool tank, upper pot, input pot. No, we don't have that. Okay. So maybe we gotta use the last card that was used, so there'll be this then. Let's try it again. So it goes back to 7, huh? On the opposite side it was still there. We lost, but why? Okay, so let's assume this is 1. I think we gotta use 0 now. I think we gotta make it a lower number. Let's try it again. Let's experiment this. Someone on the opposite side is still there. Lost, but why? Okay, so what if you use the same symbol then? Someone crashed together and then the boat disappeared. What does it mean? They're the same symbol. Let's try it again. We gotta make something that's bigger than that. We gotta make something that's bigger than that. That's what we gotta do then. Okay, this is a 7. Then we need an 8 here. Let's try it again. Gives us the bird that time. Someone on the opposite side is still there. We lost, but why? Okay, so we need to make sure we're putting in the right combination then. I'll put in the bird. Some movies are still there. So 1. We'll put the bird in, we win. What about the star card? 1 again. What if you put in a 9? 2 humans. We're lost. Okay, so it's clearly we gotta use specific cards in order to try to beat the enemy we're fighting against. Defeat the bird. Then we use the star card. We lost though. Interesting. What about moon and star? Okay, so it starts off with a 1. Maybe this? No. Okay, so let's go back to the, What if we start off with a bird? What do we get with a bird? Bird beats that, okay, good. And let's go with moon and star. No, star. So I think I just gotta win 5 times in a row, I think. Right? Let's try the people then. One. Unless I gotta make it so that they both just get destroyed together. Right? Moon and a human and 2 moons. Let me try this then. The sun card. Okay, so whenever I put the sun card, it doesn't do it. Or it doesn't do it appropriately. Let me back out here real quick. I'm gonna need to check through the book again. Because I think there's a pattern happening here. There gotta be some sort of a pattern happening here, right? Okay. So, the symbols that it reveals to me are the 7, the 1, and 11. 7, 1, and 11. It doesn't seem to try to counter with anything else at this point. It just reveals for me 7, 1, and 11. If I already try to beat them 3 times in a row, right? I could try 2, 8, and 12. Maybe see if I can use that. Possibly. Or maybe I should also use 7, 1, and 11 in this particular sense. Let me check through the chapter 4 again real quick and make sure I'm getting it right. In order to operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed in the sensor. The Alien Society has 2 methods for expressing numbers, however. By converting the numbers symbols displayed by the nucleus to the second format, you determine the correct cards to place. So, 1... Wait, hold on a sec. The nucleus. Give me a sec here, let me figure this out. We gotta place bird, 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 7, human? I could try doing that. Let's try it. Let's see if that would be the way to do it. That's a wrong card I used. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Let's do bird, 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 and then we'll just kind of go from there. Okay, let's do a bird again. Good. And bird again. And then what have you got again? No, 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 stop doing it, Jesus, game. 7 human. Let's try it, I guess. 7. Okay, and then human. I don't think this is correct, however. I genuinely don't think it's correct. No, so we want to make sure that... Okay, so we want to make sure that it's colliding together, right? See what happens if we place moon and star. This is always going to give us the same card every single time. Let's try it twice, let's try it twice. Let's see what happens if we try it twice. Gives a different card every single time. What if you do it again? Give us the bird again. So from what I can tell is that it seems to want to give us the bird. Clear all this out. It gives us the bird. It gives us a 7. God, God, it looks ugly as hell. Just gonna go ahead and erase that. Gives us a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. It's gonna look like a 7. It looks like an awful 7. And gives us the circle. That's what it gives us. It gives us these particular things. Let's just give the bird some feetsies. There we go. So we get the bird, we get the 7, and we get the 1 every single time. I'm guessing what we gotta do is figure out how to beat them. What if we just place the highest number, an 8, every single time? Would that be a thing we could do? An 8 would be, in this case, a... What if we just give a 9, like, just the people and stuff? No, it has to be 12. It has to be a 12 that we gotta place. It has to be a 12 that we gotta place. The 12 would be... this, right? Yeah, this would be it. So this would be it. It would be 12 at that point. Be the bird. It beat this. It beat that, and then should beat 1. Alright, it's either that, or we have to match them somehow. That'd be a chance, but that'd be complete chance at that point. Let's assume we have to match them, for example, right? Let's say, for example, I get a 7. We didn't get a 7. I'm supposed to try to match them. Disappeared. Seems someone cancel each other out. Okay, there gotta be something else to this. There gotta be something else. The chapter 4 explained that. Can we investigate these? Know which number means now. We solve the questions and know it's showing. 11 times 11 times 11 times 7 times 3. And how much is that? Wait, what? Hold on. Legit? I gotta figure out the number for that? Are you serious? Oh, okay.